Hey fight fans, this is Richard Schaefer and you're watching Sporting Icons.
Welcome to Probellum Throwdown. This Friday night at the Utilita Arena, Northeast Boxing is back. To my left, I have promoter Phil Jeffries. To my right, Probellum President Richard Shaeffer, Olympic silver medalist Pat McCormack, and trainer Ben Davison. Phil, I just want to come get a few words from you first. We're back in the Northeast, great night this Friday.
Yeah, it's great to have Richard here, the boss. Just to hope the show is going to be rocking and just show Richard what the Northeast boxing fans are all about, because I do believe boxing in the Northeast is on a boom, and with Richard and Probellum on our side, I can see this boxing going on, and we're getting many world champions, you know. We've got a load of boxers coming through. We've got Ritson, we've got Tommy Ward, now we've got McCormack, and we've got Ben Rees, and the Dickinsons and the rest of the undercard, and I just think it's going to be a fantastic day of boxing, and I just want the Northeast fans to show Richard what we're all about, because Richard has never been to the Northeast, and I want to just show the hospitality the Northeast boxing fans are, because I do believe we're going to be the hotbed of boxing in the country in the next 18 months, so looking forward to it.
Very good, thank you, Phil. Richard, golden era of Northeast boxing, it's your first time here. How does it feel to be here?
First of all, I want to thank all the fight fans out here. They really make a difference. What an amazing place you got here. What amazing talent you have here. First time for me here, but I'm sure it's not the last. When I landed here, I saw the blue skies. It reminded me about California, but I was told you guys don't always have blue skies like that here, which is okay. I'm not here because of the weather. I'm here because of the talent. Unbelievable talent you guys got here. We're gonna come here back on a regular basis. We want your fighters from this region to win world titles right here in Newcastle. We want them to defend their world titles right here in Newcastle. Because we've seen it in the past when I promoted Ricky Hatton, how one fighter can change an entire market and can energize a region like Ricky did, first in Manchester, then of course on the national and on an international level. And I think we have the talent right here to do exactly that. The lineup on Saturday night is unbelievable, 11 fights. First and foremost, I'm a fight fan as well. I can't wait. I hear it's going to be a great atmosphere. I'm looking forward to meet and see many of the fight fans here, and I just can't wait. I mean, what a lineup on Saturday night. And the fight fans have embraced it. It's a virtual sellout. We're actually talking to the production people to see if we can maybe squeeze out some additional production halls so that we can put a few more tickets on sale. But I just can't wait for Friday night.
Thank you, Richard. Ben, nice to have you here. You're coming fresh off a big win the other night with Lee Wood. You've been training Pat McCormack for a while now and his brother Luke. What kind of things have you been working on with Pat to settle him into the program, Ben?
Yeah, obviously everybody knows about Pat's pedigree as an amateur, and you know, sometimes it's difficult to make that adjustment into the professional ranks, but I've worked with numerous world champions, and how quickly Pat has made that adjustment now. He looks like a world champion now. He's made that adjustment already, and it's just about the experience under the lights, in the ring, and a few fights, and you know, he will be a world champion. It's just a case of gaining experience and getting the notches on the belt that you need for the experience to become not only become a world champion, but remain as a world champion.
Thank you very much, Ben. Pat, we're finally here. Tokyo silver medalist, huge expectations for you. Like, it's from me, I've spoken to Ben earlier on today. He expects you simply to win numerous world titles, not just one. I personally believe you're going to be one of the best fighters to ever come out of this country. How are you taking to the pro game? And if the fans have not seen you box before, what are they going to expect on Friday?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to starting my pro debut. I've had a lot of experience as an amateur, obviously Europeans, Worlds, Commonwealths. I've done everything as good as an amateur. I've won a medal at every major tournament. If it wasn't gold, it was silver. So I just can't wait to get the show on the road.
Absolutely. I mean, I think the plan's going to be going forward to keep you nice and busy. What does it mean to you on a personal level to be, as I say, I think you're one before Lewis Ritson. There's going to be a jump in atmosphere on there. What does it mean to you to be your first professional fight in front of all your people?
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Obviously, Lewis Ritson's been flying the flag for the North East for a long time, but now we've got a few more carrying the flag with him, and there's going to be some big nights coming back to the North East very soon.
Absolutely. Richard, unbelievable signing to acquire Pat onto Probellum stable. What does it mean to you to acquire such a talent?
Well, Pat was, without any question, the most sought after talent out there, irrespective of weight class. And there is a reason why, because he's that good. But it's not only that he's that good, he has that charisma and that personality outside of the ring as well, which makes me believe that he's not only going to be a world champion, the superstar of the sport, but he really is going to transcend the sport of boxing as well. It reminds me sort of like, and I want you guys to actually make sure you have your cameras out and you record that, because you want to play that back, because I know I'm going to be right. I was right in 2009 when I signed a young fighter, and I said, this guy is going to be the face of the sport. And he's going to be pound for pound the best fighter in the world. Nobody really believed me. I said, yeah, right, this is promoter talk. And that person was Canelo Alvarez. And, you know, to be fortunate to be able to work with generational talent which really hardly comes across. I feel myself extremely fortunate, and Pat is that kind of talent. And I'm telling you guys now here, remember where you heard it first. He will be world champion. He will be a superstar. He will be the face of the sport, because he's got all the ingredients. And if he is going to do what my good friend Floyd Mayweather always said, hard work and dedication, stay focused, don't listen to all these outside influences, stay sharp, stay focused, the sky's the limit. And for me, it's an honor to be able to work with Pat McCormack.
Ben, where does Pat rank? You've trained a lot, you've got an unbelievable stable at the moment. It's as I say, it must be hard to give you time to so many unbelievable fighters in there. Where does Pat rank amongst the fighters that you've trained before, his talent-wise?
Yeah, I've not seen someone make that adjustment that quickly before.
Yeah.
From when he first walked in to where he's at now. Like I said, when he first walked in, he looked like, you know, a top amateur. Now he looks like a world champion, and to make those adjustments that quickly, to be honest with you, was quite mind-blowing for myself and the other coaches in the gym as well. But, you know, it's one thing doing it in the gym, and it's just about not rushing things, taking the right fights at the right time, and the important thing of developing a fighter is the right fights along the way that are going to help him practice. So when he's going out there, he's practicing what he's working on in the gym under the lights in a professional scenario, and with enough of those in the right time, as we say, you know, he'll certainly be a world champion as long as he wants to be and he's fully focused and gives it everything that he needs to give it.
Thank you very much, Ben. Pat, we'll leave the final word with you. Any predictions for this week? Are we going to get an explosive start to your professional debut? Are we going to take it easy? Are we going to feed him out in the first round, or are we going to all guns blazing?
I'm just going to go out there and box. Obviously, I haven't boxed since the Olympics. I was celebrating that silver medal for about 5 months, but I've been down training with Ben since January, working on things. I trust Ben, I believe in the team, and I'm just going to go out there and do my thing. If I smell blood, I'm going to take him out there, but I'm not going in there to stop him.
Thank you very much, Pat. Thank you very much, Ben. Look forward to Friday night. Cannot wait to see you fight for the first time as a pro.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. So joining us on the stage now, to my left, we've got Tommy Ward, we've got Ben Rees making his professional debut, and we've got Mark Dickinson, 2-0 middleweight prospect. I'm going to start with Tommy on my left. Tommy, unbelievable performance last time out in Rainton. You're touching world titles now. Is it just a case of you've just got to keep winning now? You've got another tough opponent, which, as I say, you're very highly ranked now, so you could have took an easier fight. Is it no slip-ups now for you?
No, definitely there's no slip-ups. I mean, last time out was a good performance. It was a good win, but yes, there's a good fight Saturday night. He's well skilled, knows what he's doing, so can't afford no slip-ups. Got to go out there and just be me. I believe I'm good enough to beat anybody, and so world titles are the ones I'm wanting.
Absolutely. Tommy, does it frustrate you a little bit when all these big fights are getting mentioned, and you've got one of the longest reigning undefeated records in the country at the moment? Do you feel like you're a bit overlooked, and do you feel people are ducking you?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, why not? I mean, I've asked for the world champions and any of them to fight, but obviously, I suppose just getting in the position to actually make the fight happen. That's the reason why I'm with Probellum now. I think they can, source the fights and secure them, and I think that's what I want. And when they do, I'll take over.
Absolutely. Richard, world titles next for Tommy Ward?
No question about it. I think it's long overdue, and the reason why you are with Probellum is because I know not only will you get a world title shot, but you will become world champion. And there's no question about it. We have excellent relationships with the sanctioning organizations. Been there, done that. That's what I like to do. I like to promote world championship fights. I think I promoted like 400 world championship fights already or over. Just a few. So that's what excites me, to get world championships to the fighters we promote. That excites me as much as it excites you. So we're on the same team, we're on the same page. You will be world champion, and we're not going to wait forever.
Well, whoever you decide to put in front of me, it's no problem.
I know that, and I'm excited to be there ringside and watch you become world champion.
Thank you very much, Tommy. So, onto my right, Ben Rees. You've been training a while for this now, Ben. You're looking forward to your professional debut on Friday night in front of all the mad fans on Friday.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming now. I've been flat out since Christmas, training with the coaches at Berkeley, Jacob, Graham and Stevie. Training's went amazing. Now it's time to reap the rewards and smash it for my debut.
So looking forward to it. Ben, if your professional debut, what kind of style, if you have, which just let people know what type of style you have, what are the fans going to expect from you, what kind of performance you're going to put on Friday?
I've got an amazing boxing brain and I can't box, but if I need to fight as well, I can't do that. I can do everything, I can mix it up.
Do you expect, as I say, no ceiling to your potential? You want to become a world champion in this sport?
Yeah, obviously I want to go all the way. That's why I joined Probellum, so it takes to the top.
Sam, can I just say? It's called Big Tasty for a reason.
Thank you, Tommy.
Looking forward to seeing Big Tasty on Friday night. Thank you for that, Tommy.
Well, I think what it shows as well, the depth of the talent you have here in this region. With Pat, we talked about before, his brother Luke as well, and then with you, Ben. I mean, it's just like world-class talent, absolute world-class talent right here. And I'm so proud that they're all under the Probellum umbrella. That's what it's all about. So I'm very excited to be there, witness your start to greatness, and let the journey begin. And what I said before is the same goes for you. We're here, the same goal, the same objective, to make you world champion.
Moving on to another prospect early on in his career, we've got Mark Dickinson, who I personally believe is one of the best prospects in the whole country. Mark, tough opponent for you last time out as well. He was a few weight divisions ever than you as well, and you made easy work of him, to be honest with you. You were really patient. I was really impressed. I mean, there's a complete contrast to your professional debut. You blasted somebody out in a round. I think it was a body shot. It was a sickening body shot. I was there, like a gunshot going off. Keeping you out nice and regular. What does it mean to you to be boxing now in front of a big crowd? It's going to be definitely your biggest crowd so far, to be boxing on Friday night in front of all the supporters.
Well, this is obviously why I'm in boxing. I want to box in front of the big crowds. I thrive under pressure. I love it. So obviously last time out against a big man, Blame Ben for that, not wanting me to get the stoppage, learning me a lesson. But no, I'm fighting a man with a winning record on Friday, so this is where you see me shine, and this is where you're going to see the best Mark Dickinson so far.
Is that what you think then? That like the better the opposition, the better you're going to look, Mark? Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. The better opposition in front of me, the better I'm going to look. I'm working in the gym all the time. I live away from home. I spent the last 12 weeks locked away in Essex training, and it's all going to come to pay off on Friday night, 100%.
It's fair to say, because Ben was talking to me today at breakfast about it. He absolutely raves about it. You probably don't want me to tell you that, but he does. He absolutely raves about it. He says there's literally no ceiling to your potential. He expects you to 100% become a world champion in numerous weight divisions.
And that's because of how hard I work in the gym. I don't believe there's many fighters out there that work as hard in the gym as me. I watch everyone else train as well, pick up from the likes of Josh Taylor, Lee Wood, and even the prospects coming through, the McCormack twins, Will Cawley, Shabazz. I watch them all, and no, I'm picking up the experience in the gym, and the experience I get in the gym is probably better than I'm getting in these fights. So it's just time to show it on Friday night now.
100%. Listen, guys, thank you very much. And as I say, we look forward to watching you all box on Friday. We've got Mason Cartwright to my left and British champion Troy Williamson on my right. Mason, I'm going to start with you. Yeah. No bones about it. Unbelievable opportunity for you. Absolutely nothing to lose. Do you feel like you can beat Troy on Friday night?
Yeah, well, that's the whole reason why I'm in boxing, is for these big fights. I don't just want blowovers and boxing people aren't going to challenge me. Like, I've been training ever since lockdown for a big fight like this to happen. And everyone's like, oh, just have a break, have a rest. And I kept myself ready for this situation. And obviously the fight got offered to me. And obviously I know Troy is a brilliant fighter. He lives a life like an athlete like myself. Like, even when there's no date there, we're training. And it's made me rise in the gym. It's gave me such motivation training. Yeah, it's alright. And it's gave me such good motivation training. I've had amazing sparring throughout my camps. And I'm ready. I feel like I'm in a position now where I'm ready to go.
Have you sparred Troy before?
I've not sparred Troy before now. I've never come across, obviously, Troy in boxing before. He was a little bit older than me, the amateurs, and a bit bigger. Yeah. And then obviously since we turned over, I was competing at welterweight. It's a weight that I grew out of, and obviously in the past couple of fights I've had a light middle now, which is a lot better, and I feel much better, much stronger.
Say, Troy sold a lot of tickets on Friday. It's going to be a very pro Troy Williamson crowd in there on Friday. How do you reckon you're going to deal with that? And is it something that you're going to thrive on?
Like a lot of boxers will say, I thrive under pressure. I think to do well in the sport, you have to have that mentality. The competition makes me want to more. So the more noise he has, the more it's going to bring me on. So yeah. Looking forward to it.
It's no secret with Troy's style. He can stand there, and Troy showed he can box, but he also he loves a tear up. Is that the type of fight you're expecting on Friday?
Yeah, like I said, like we all know what Troy's like. He's strong, comes forward, very fit, and it's a bit of a clash of styles. Like, I fight very, very similar, aggressive, but like people are probably thinking that obviously people that know me and know Troy probably think, oh my God, it's going to dust up like him and Cheeseman again. But I think I'm a little bit cute to know what Cheeseman brings regarding my head movement and skill. I won't just try and beat shots in my head, but I'm hoping to bring an exciting fight, the same as him and Cheeseman, and I think everyone's going to look forward to it.
Yeah, we'll look forward to that, Mason. Thank you very much. Troy, over to you. Unbelievable performance last time out against Ted. I mean, it was one of the best fights I've ever been sat ringside for, and not a lot of people gave you really a chance in that fight. And not only did you deliver, it was one of the fighters. It was a fight of the year contender, and you upset the odds, and you ended up knocking Ted out. And this is a huge fight for you, because you can't really slip up now, Troy. You've done boxing the hard way. It's a huge fight for you on Friday night.
Yeah, definitely. Like you said, nobody gave me the edge against Cheeseman. I had a lot of doubters, a lot of close people that doubted me. The only people that believed in me was me, my family, and my team, my coach. So I proved a lot of people wrong that night. I knew I've got a lot of self-belief. I believe that I am the best super welterweight in Europe. So that's before I move on to world level. I'm the most feared man in Europe. Nobody wants to fight me. So fair play to Mason for stepping up. But he might, like, I'm aware that he's a nice kid, but on the night, obviously, it's the hurt business, and he's going to have to get hurt and for me to move on to the next level.
Troy means business. Richard, I've been telling Richard earlier on about your fights. You expressed to me you were very, very looking forward to watch Troy fight on Friday.
Absolutely. I actually watched the fight with Ted, and I mean, you're must-see TV. I mean, you fight fans who have never seen you, they have to watch. Well, they're not really fight fans, because the real fight fans, they've seen you fight. And I've certainly seen your last performance, must-see TV. You're world ranked now as well, IBF number 9, WBA, I think, number 12 or something like that. So you're knocking on the doors for a world title. And again, what I said before is true here. I like to do big fights because I know the hardship you guys go through, training, waking up early, doing the sparring, doing all of these things, preparing for all these fights. So you're ready. I know you're ready for a world title, and I know you've been waiting for that, and that's what we want to do with you as well. Get you there and have you fight within a couple fights for a world title.
Yeah, definitely. That's the aim, to be a world champion, and I've signed with Probellum because they're going to elevate me to that next step in my career. My previous promoter that I was with didn't have no self-belief in me because he didn't put a bid in for the purse bids. So, and I didn't get no airtime since I was with BT. That's why not many people know who I am or have not seen me box, because I've not had the recognition that I truly believe I deserved. But now I'm signed with Probellum. You're going to see a lot more of me, and a lot of people are going to start talking about Troy Williamson.
Mason, quick one to you. When you say Troy says that it's the hurt business, he thinks you're a great lad. What do you think when he says something like that to you?
There's nothing that I would like be bothered with. Like, I'm going to be in there to hurt him, the exact same. We're both in there to do the same thing. There's mutual respect before and after the bout, but when the bell goes, it's go time.
So you're coming to knock Troy out and take his belt.
I'm not saying I'm going to belt. If the chance comes and the smell blood, of course I'm going for it. But like I say, I think I'm a bit cleverer than that. I'm obviously going to see how the rounds go, and obviously do what I'm told in the corner. And me personally, I'm here to win.
By any means necessary.
By any means necessary, I'm here to win. Like, I'm not taking the fight just to say I'll box for the British title. I want to win the British title, and I want to push on for bigger things than that. Like, I've boxed at the wrong weight for years. I'm only just starting to feel tip top in the gym now, and like, obviously I've had amazing sparring.
You feel like you're at your peak now?
Yeah, I feel like I am peaking now. Yeah.
Troy, big statement win on Friday.
Yeah, 1,000,000%. Obviously, that's what I bring for everybody that's paying the hard-earned money. Like, I like to bring excitement. I've got a lot of respect for Mason. I follow him on social media. I know what he's about. I know he's very fit, but I've said it before. When I hit somebody in a pair of 10-ounce gloves at 11 stone, they're going to know about it. And when I've got 12 rounds to clip him, and when I do, it's game over.
Never in a adult fight. Guys, thank you very much. We cannot wait to see the fight on Friday night. Stage joining us now is Lewis Ritson, the Sandman. Lewis, great performance last time out. There was a lot of pressure on your shoulders. I mean, it was coming back from a disappointing loss, but you performed fantastically in that you look more like your old self. Back in the arena on Friday night. How excited are you?
Yeah, very excited. You know, it's going to be absolutely bouncing in the atmosphere. It's going to be unreal. My dad has grounded me more last 10 weeks in the gym, like mad, so physical and just ready to get the job done on Friday.
Florian Marker was personally telling me that you're looking very sharp as well. He's looking forward to watching on Friday. You've had some good rounds with him.
Done loads of rounds with Marco for this camp. He's a strong boy, he can hit a bit, but we'll be, like I say, razor sharp and sparring all the way through training. We're flying, so Friday night it's going to be a good night for the North East.
Yeah, I mean, Zlatan Karnin, we're familiar with him on the circuit. He boxed Ricky Burns a few years ago. He fully expects to win on Friday night. Are we going to see the old Lewis Ritson on Friday? People still forget how young you are as well, Lewis. We're going to see the old Lewis Ritson, and you're going to win in some style on Friday.
We're going to have to, you know, ex-world champion, very big puncher in Dijon, so we're going to have to be on the game, because if we're not, we'll be lying on the canvas. So we're going to bring our A game, and we're going to get that win and have people talking about it again.
I mean, there's big talks about future fights. We don't want to divulge too much into that, but we've got O'Hara Davis coming on Friday to sit ringside and watch you fight. Have you got one eye on him?
I've just Dijon, you know, O'Hara's, he's a fucking plum, and he's a proper plum. I'm not really interested in him at the minute. He's got to get past Friday, and then I'll have my eyes on him. But up until then, he can just keep doing what he's doing, talking on social media, and I'll do my job Friday.
Jaffa, Lewis back to his best in Rainton last time out. Another good performance.
I love it when people are saying he's got O'Hara Davis coming. What do you think about? He's got to win this fight first. You take one fight at a time. You don't look after the next fight and look confident. He's up against it on Friday. So I don't know why O'Hara Davis is getting mentioned. He's got to win this fight, you know. Lewis is Lewis. He'll fight anybody. Lewis is going to be bouncing in the arena with him, you know. But like, I'm happy when he gets a rounds in, you know. I mean, people's expecting to wipe them all out in 2 or 3 rounds. I'm over the moon when Lewis gets a rounds in. He's learning and learning and learning. He's learning now wiping somebody out 1 or 2 rounds. And like, he's getting more and more experience. But regarding O'Hara Davis, we'll come to that when it comes to that. But we've got to get this fight out of the way, because this fight's not just a knock-over job, you know. And I fully expect Lewis to get the rounds in with this fella, you know.
Nice one, Jaffa. Richard, first time in the northeast. Lewis Ritson ring walks are pretty special, and I know you're personally looking forward to that yourself.
Absolutely, that's what I was telling Lewis. I've been always a fan, so it's just so exciting to be now here and see one of your fights live and actually be your promoter as well. It really excites me, and I'm very familiar with the opponent you're going to have. I actually promoted some of his fights, including the one against Mikey Garcia, and so I know this guy is tough. I mean, he is a tough guy. He's a very smart, he's a strategist as well. He's actually a very successful chess player as well. So this is a big test, and this is the kind of fight, you're like ranked number 11, number 12 now by different sanctioning organization. This is the fight which is going to push you into the top 10. And that is the journey, you know, we have. Get you into the top 10, top 5 mandatory title. That step by step, that's what we do. Meaningful fights, but meaningful fights not only for you, meaningful fights for all the fighters we promote. Not just like a fight where you have a first round knockout. I mean, first round knockouts are great, but you know, where you learn, where it advances your career. This is exactly the kind of fights which will advance your career to the point where you will become and fight for these titles, world titles you want. So a heck of a fight, because I know Deschamps will be here to make it difficult for you, but I know you're going to be ready, and you have all the tools to beat him, and it will be a fantastic night for you.
Richard, as well, we was talking about, Lewis has made no secret about the fact he wants to fight at St James's Park. So all being well, he comes through this, keeps winning. St James's Park for Lewis Ritson?
Absolutely. That's what he wants. That's what we need to do, right, Sam?
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's what we're going to do. We give the fans that, and all the fans that have stuck by you, Lewis, during the hard times. We're going to give back to the fans on Friday, and then look to get you a huge fight at St James's Park.
Yeah, look, it's get past Friday, get a good domestic against O'Hara. St James's Park will be there. We're 2 fights away, 2 wins. St James's Park and a big title fighting. Get all the North East talent on. It's going to be bouncing. Friday night's going to be bouncing. Now's the time to push the North East boxing.
I mean, yeah, huge night on Friday. Friday night, Utilita Arena in Newcastle. Lewis Ritson against Zlatan Karnin. A whole heap of talent. It's the golden generation now for the North East boxing. It's going to be absolutely massive, and we'll see you all there on Friday night. Thank you very much.
I just want to make one other quick comment. One of the reasons why we're here as well is because of Phil. Phil has been a trailblazer in this region. He has invested blood, sweat and tears into this market to help young fighters to make their reality to make their dreams become a reality. So I really want you all to give it up for Phil. It's a pleasure to learn with you.
That's very kind of you. I just want to see one man who's been with us all the time. He's in the background, Neil Fanoa, because Fanoa's been with us. He's had all me moaning and twisting over the years, but Fanoa, it's not about me, it's Fanoa as well, but he's been with us from day one.
Thank you.